The cryptocurrency show. ZCash is what we're talking about, and ZClassic. I guess the quickest way to explain the perspective is you missed it. We all did. Let's have a look real quick here. Here's ZClassic. $161, down 13% today, but oh boy, look at Christmas time. December 23rd, 24th, let's say Christmas Day. $8 to $161, and it topped out at, let's have a look here. Come on, you. 244. All right, come to the camera. So 244. It's a heck of a run there. All right. Now, I think the standard thinking here would be, oh, we missed it. This one's dead. It's over. Okay, let's take a closer look. Just a couple of things here, real quick. Let's go back to ZCash. Here's ZCash, down 4%, $645 if you want one of them. And this is the all-time. Let's look at the 3-month here. All right. So around November, $225, and right now it's $645, and it topped out at $905. Okay, so down 30% from its high, from its all-time high. Okay, now, did we miss it? The one thing that I talk about in my podcast are concepts like this. Hindsight's 2020, and this is exactly why I discourage people from paper trading. Okay, paper trading will drive you crazy. It'll make you crazy. It'll you'll get on some things on paper, and they'll work out really well, and you'll have missed it. And then there'll be times where you put things on paper and it worked out horribly and you avoided disaster because you didn't actually put your money on it. That's going to give you a false sense of reality. If you want to be in the market, you need to put your money down. All right? There's no greater teacher than experience. So let's have a closer look at ZCash and ZClassic. See if we can get this girl to dance again. Let's have a look. So here's ZCash, and you know what are they? What is ZCash and ZClassic? ZClassic. This article's from about a week ago. January 3rd. ZClassic spikes 100x in December with a Bitcoin private fork approaching. Okay. So what are these people doing? What is different with ZClassic from ZCash? In this article, ZClassic originally forked from ZCash to eliminate the 20% founders reward that ZCash put in place for the first 4 years. Although ZCash is limited to 21 million coins, now I'm going to circle back around to that. ZCash is limited to about 21 million coins. A percentage is allocated to founders, investors, employees, and advisors to the company. The founders reward allocation will eventually be dropped in 2 years from now, due to it being limited to the first set block reward. However, this still counts for 10% of the entire supply. Now, let's have a look at what that means just really quick as far as how many coins are out there, because this is kind of, to the untrained eye, this is normally a red flag. Let's have a look here. Okay, now ZClassic, the circulating supply is 3,059,000. Let's go over to ZCash. What's the circulating supply? 3,026,000. So it's almost the exact same number. All right. So when it says that there's 20 million of them out there, then we know that there's what, 18 million behind the veil that we can't see, but it's not in circulation. So these spikes are due to a very tight supply of what's on the market. So this is good. Both of these things are very susceptible to volatility. So we don't see a trend of pumping and dumping. What we see is normal stability. Both of these things are down a bit right now because pretty much everything is down right now. And looking forward, these people have some pretty big things in the works. Okay, so if we saw just a little bit of news, a little bit of something that's real, not just people talking about it, like this guy who wrote this article, he's just kind of telling you what's going on. There's nothing real solid about, okay, well this is what they're working on, this is what's going to happen. But as you've seen with a lot of other cryptocurrencies, you just need a little bit of the right kind of news and you get a push. Also, get a little bit of the wrong kind of news and you'll see a big dip. But I don't see that happening with these, because of course nobody can see it happening. Who knows? Tomorrow there could be some scandal where somebody was plagiarizing, like today with Tron or whatever. But look, with 3 million in circulation and not too terrible of a dip off of the high, considering how volatile these markets are, I think that ZClassic has got a lot of life left in her, long term. All right, check it out yourself. I was looking at this and I thought, that after the huge surge, it performed pretty normally. And if you get something that's really favorable, considering that there's a lot more money coming into this market, one, because we know that there's over $100 billion on the sidelines right now that has left the market. It's probably going to come back in. China's probably going to come back in. We know that there's a lot of people in India that have never been in the market in the first place and are trying to get in. Well, where are they going to go? Are they going to go to Bitcoin, where it's really expensive to get into and orders take forever? And there's a lot of sort of negative news about it. Or are they going to be looking for some other things that have the potential to perform well, don't cost $16,000 for one of them? Those are the things that you have to kind of place your money on. And is it worth it to you? Is it worth, I'm not talking thousands of dollars. That's not really who this show is for. Like, if you've got billions of dollars, obviously you don't need to be talking to me. But for the smaller dollar amounts, if you only have $100, or if you only have $1,000, or if you only have $5,000, well, if you're going to diversify what you have in cryptocurrencies, I think that ZClassic is worth you having a look at and deciding whether you want to put a couple bucks on it or not. Anyways, that's it for now. ZClassic is the call. I like it, and I like it long term. 6 months, I would say, on this. We will revisit this when either I am wrong or right. Talk to you next time.